Hey, we're back. We're back. Tight. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, we just got kicked off or something. Restream just shut off on us.
Don't know why.
Yeah, don't know why, but we're back.
Yeah, it happens. What you gonna do, you know? You're gonna reboot and try again.
All right, tight. Yeah, we're back. I don't remember what we're talking about.
We're back. About mountain biking and how I'm not about that life. And then you said there were different things, and you're not about the hard life. You're about the
I ain't about that hard life. I ain't about doing stuff hard. I ain't about the hard ways.
Nope.
I don't bet it in craps. I don't bet it in real life. Nothing about the hard ways. Sounds good to me.
So now would be a good time to show you my my new friend.
Yes, we can show that right to the Facebook gods.
My new tiny hand for
That's
my hand.
Amazing.
Isn't it fabulous? It's going with me everywhere. It's going to be my new middle finger in my purse. I should get like a whole box of them and then just leave them on people's cars when they park stupid. Like, here's your finger.
Fuck yeah, you should.
It's just my passive aggressive way of saying fuck you. Uh-oh, cat's caught in here. Oh,
yeah, no, I hear him. He is not. He's not liking this at all.
Well, okay. So he weighs 19 pounds. He thinks he weighs 4 pounds, and he also thinks he's human.
Ah.
And because I am not paying attention to him, and I'm not over there on the lounger where he thinks I should be, I'm over here on the chair. He is not a happy camper. Well, it's
yes.
Okay. Not okay. Yeah, he's vocalizing his
disdain for everything that's happening in this house right now. Yes.
Yeah, he is not liking this at all. He's like, first of all, the door's closed. Second of all, why are you in that corner, lady? Not where
yes. This is not where this is supposed to be at all.
Yeah. Patrick says he would park like a jerk just to get one of these. Like everybody in town, there's somebody going around giving you middle fingers if you park jacked up, dude. Park jacked up, park jacked up.
They're asking if me and King Smith switch internet providers.
Oh, poor King.
Oh.
Poor King.
Oh, poor King. Yeah. Mine's, it wasn't even my internet. That's the problem. If it was my stuff, then I'd feel bad about it. Just like, I don't know, Restream was just like, nah, fam, we ain't working. So apparently I went live like on the other thing, right? On Sports Bar's thing, Kick, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know why, but apparently, like, I don't know, like my stuff just didn't reset. It was just really weird. And so I hit the sliders and then it just didn't work. I don't know. Restream's been kind of a pain in my butt tonight. So yeah, whatever.
It happens sometimes.
It does. It does.
And it's gremlins.
You know what? It's been a hot minute since we've had a big technical issue.
Yes.
We had like 2 weeks in a row where things went good.
I think my house has got wood. Yeah.
Yep. I forgot to feed the squirrel. That's right.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, I got my damn OnlyFans account. Sorry.
Right? You had it running at the same time.
Oh, if I could get as many followers on OnlyFans as the main page has, woof.
Oh, dude.
I'd be doing this every night. Every night.
He'd be on the OnlyFans, rubbing yogurt on his.
I'd rub it wherever people wanted me to for that price.
Where would you like me to put the yogurt?
Yeah, it's Coz's fault. I don't think it's quite. It might be. Who was on? You know what? Here's what it is. And this is what I firmly believe right now. If I had to blame it on somebody, so one of the hosts on this channel, I'm not going to name names, but he was in charge of a show last night, and he is 0-2 in our fantasy football league. So I wonder if he didn't. I wonder if he didn't set us up for failure there a little bit.
Right? He's like, screw all y'all. I'm jacking with your stuff.
Probably. He's like, oh, Raiders going to win a game. I better fucking shit up.
Yeah. Why not? That's the best way to get revenge.
Yep. Yeah, Spanky says her and Ice were talking about the OnlyFans last week. They're all becoming one. We should.
Have a group OnlyFans.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Rotate our days. Except for Saturday. That's the Dawn's day.
That's our dawn.
No,
Our Dawn's
no OnlyFans on Saturdays.
Dave knows scheduled boobies.
Or feet. Whatever
Or feet
your
pics.
kink is.
Yeah, whatever. I ain't kink shaming.
Mm.
Oh.
Apparently people make money showing their buttholes. I mean,
Hey, whatever. You know what? And this is honestly,
whatever
this is,
sells.
and I'm not in any way kink shaming anybody for anything. Okay.
No. Okay.
But, and I think we've had this conversation, I know, in many smoke pits and barracks from time to time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You pay me enough money. You pay anybody enough money. They're doing about anything.
About, yeah.
I mean, we all have our principles.
Yeah.
They have no scheduled ass cracks. Yeah, that's right. But I mean, like, you can do, like, but it gets back to
Somebody is willing to pay for it. Somebody else out there is willing to do it. I'm just saying.
Absolutely. And if you can connect those two people,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
then you can,
Win-win.
it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah.
Enough money is $20.
20 bucks. What do I want 20 bucks?
I mean,
20 bucks.
I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. But I mean, you can get into all kinds of stuff like that. You know, like, would you rather?
I'm having you a shirt made.
I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. I might already have that shirt.
I'm already have it. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. God, I don't know what I would do for $20. I do for tree fitty.
Tree fitty.
Not when your server's just saying. I mean, if you're unactive yet, I don't know. That's 2 meals at Whataburger. That is 2 meals at Whataburger. That's right.
y'all are breaking it down. You're like, huh. What would
Did
I
y'all
do
know men will
for-
pay you to let them clean your house while you berate them? Huh. Really?
They'll pay you to clean your house
To clean
while
that.
you berate them.
Spanky said, "Did y'all know men will pay you to let them clean their house? Or let them
Oh, so
clean your house while you berate them." So
I'm down for that.
You can
I'm
just
all about
clean-
berating somebody. And I'll let someone clean my house and pay me to berate them. I'll clean someone else's house and let them pay me to berate.
you just berate people for free. Yeah, yeah. It's called
I
marriage.
know.
That's right. That's right.
I was giving this shit away. All this money I could be
I know.
making, I'm just giving it away.
Well, that's what. So my wife deals cards and craps, right?
Mhm.
And there was some drunk dude that was like, "I'll pay you $1,000. You let me see your boobs." And she's like, "All right, show me $1,000." She's like, I show people my boobs for. She's been nice. I've been doing it for free for years.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Would you be mad about that?" I'm like, I wouldn't love it, but if you come with $1,000,
$1,000
just for let someone look at your boobs, all right. You go to the pool and show them off for free. You know what I mean? Like, whatever.
I may or may not have at one point in my young years allowed an older gentleman to touch a naked boobie for $100 in a parking lot.
Yeah.
It was $100 and I was in my 20s.
Right.
Yeah, have a nice
Absolutely.
snack.
Yeah.
Hey, do you just want to touch it? Okay.
Yeah.
Naked. Okay. Skin on skin. I'm good. I've had 4 children. You know how many people have seen me naked?
Yeah.
Way too many. Total strangers. And I paid them. So I'm just saying. $100 for a booby touch.
$100 is for a booby touch, man. I do that. I wouldn't pay. Inflation, it's $1,000 now. That's true. Yeah. Radar boobs now. I ain't doing it for free. Maybe I need to get a what's that? All the YouTubers have it. The people on Telegram have it too. What's it called?
Cash App?
No, yeah, Cash App too. But Patreon. Patreon.
Oh, a Patreon. So people subscribe.
People subscribe to your Patreon. They pay so much a month, or you can do like whatever. I mean, Smoke Pit After Dark. Yeah. We should do that like once a month. We should have Smoke Pit After Dark. and do it like start the show at like 10 Eastern.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Yeah, Patreon. That's right. I need that. CQ. Yes, TQ has one. Of course he does.
Well, yeah, of course he does.
But he does giveaways and shit. I don't have nothing to give away. We need to do. I need to fucking get on. Look right here.
Well, we have
Do
coffee.
merch store. Do merch store.
Do merch store.
It's been on this notepad for almost a year since we started, like our second show. I wrote that on this notepad. Also, should tell you how many notes I take. It's still on my. I'm not gonna. Oh, I could give away the feet pics. Yes, I could give away feet pics to my Patreons, and I would charge on my OnlyFins.
There you go. Hey, gotta make that money somewhere.
Let people touch your beard and boobs as a giveaway. Ooh, signed feet pics. I could do that.
Signed feet pics.
I don't know.
Well, wait until next week and see if they want to join that Patreon.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't know if I want to do a Patreon. I feel like that's yeah, t-shirts. You're right, Phil. I need to do t-shirts. I want to do coins. Autographed.
We've talked about shirts a lot. Any of the shirts that I've ever worn, and I've said this before to people, I have them for sale. If anybody has ever liked any of my ridiculous shirts, they are up for sale.
Mm-hmm.
So I've sold lots of them here locally.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, I may not go down in history, but I'll go down on your dad. That's popular. That one's real popular. And
that's
the
awesome.
fact that it glows in the dark. So, that's even more fun when you're at the bar and they have those dark lights on.
That's amazing.
It's great. I wore it out to an outside concert, and during the day, nobody really paid much attention to it. And then when it got dark and you could really see it, it's like a neon greenish orange color. Lots of people are like, oh my God, you've had that on the whole day. No, I know. I went and changed it. Yes, it's the exact same shirt I've had on all day. Nobody pays attention till you glow.
That's right. Oh, do a coin like the main page did when they hit 10 years. The station 10 is coming up.
Yeah.
Just sell green weenies. People will buy them as gay gifts.
Maybe we'll have something by our 1 year anniversary in January.
Yeah, maybe by then I'll actually do our merch store.
you got a few months.
Yep. Well, I didn't get my VSO job. I didn't get the VSO job, so I'm gonna have more time to do that.
I mean, sad, but yeah.
I was kind of on the fence about it because my job right now, I still work for the same people, right? I'm just in different capacity, and I do have a lot of autonomy there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which is nice.
Yeah. Super, super cool.
Yeah.
But I was looking at it and I was like, this sounds shitty, but like the two people who hate me the most at the organization I work in were the two people on the hiring board. And they didn't even ask me any questions about like why I'd be good for the job. You know what I mean? Like they just asked me a bunch of dumb questions that had nothing to do with any of it. And it was about my current job. And so I was like, okay, fine too. Bye, see ya. And so I didn't get it. It's whatever. I knew it wasn't. When I sat down in that room, I knew I wasn't going to get it from the minute I got there.
That's a bummer.
It's literally whatever. It's fine. It's like it was like a $2 an hour raise, and I'd be just helping veterans in a different way. You know what I mean?
Well, as long as in the end you're happy. So.
Yeah, I'm not unhappy about it. Like I said, it's the way she goes, Bubs. It's the way she goes.
Burp.
But.
Yep.
But now, anyway, so I've got a little more time to, because now we're going to get a VSO, and I can quit doing VSO work and give it to the actual VSO. And so I can get back to having a little bit of extra time on my plate.
Good deal.
Yeah.
That's always nice.
Maybe in that spare time I can do a merch store.
Ooh.
Because I've been putting in,
crossed.
even doing this on Wednesdays, I've still been putting in like 60 hours a week. At work.
Eek.
So yeah. So now I can throttle back a little bit and give that job away. Someone else let someone do their actual
somebody
job.
Actually even asked me that the other day, like, how many hours a week do you work? And I had to actually calculate it. And it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's like 102 hours a
Ooh.
week I work because I do, remote stuff from home before I actually go into the office and when I get off work, when I'm out of the office and on my days off, and then extra stuff some weekends. So yeah, there's weeks I'm working like 115 hours. But I like my job, so I'm okay doing it.
I don't. Yeah, I don't hate my job. Today was super skate. Like I went and we had some guys. So my job is to like help veterans find meaningful employment.
Yeah.
And there was a big job fair in Rapid today. So I took my guys to get job. I took these guys to job fair. And
Nice.
kind of I hobnob with some of the people that were hiring and stuff, and because we build those rapport with people. I see the same people, the same stuff, and it's nice to see them. Those guys kind of got to talk to some people who, that was good. It was good. So I mean, it's like I said, I write grants. I do all kinds of dumb shit. Right, they take a lot of time and effort for me to do them, but I also get to kind of fuck around. I'm not tied to my office. I'm not. You know what I mean? Like today, okay. I was at work for like 10 hours today. Okay. I was away from my home for 10 hours. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But I get there and we kind of sit around, drink some coffee, kind of bullshit. Then we get loaded up. I take them to the job fair. We stop and got some like McDonald's breakfast. Then we go to the shit. Then we stopped and got some lunch and then we came back. You know what I mean? Like that's not really hard work. And I don't have to beg permission from someone to do it. I don't have to I don't got to hob on someone's knob just to like get out of the office for a couple of hours. I can, if I have to go do work like that, I just go do work and nobody messes with me. Like I don't abuse it. I don't like come home and sit on the couch or anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you're still working, but it's not.
And oftentimes at night when I come home, I bring my computer with me and I do some, after I put the kids to bed, I'll do an hour worth of work or hour or two worth of work or whatever, sometimes more than that.
Yeah.
And
cool.
So, I mean, it's not like, I don't know, I'm basically salary. I keep myself at 40. I don't put in any overtime, but I just, and there's times where I come home a little bit early because I worked 14 hours yesterday. I'm only going to work 6 today. Leave it out,
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, it's nice having the autonomy to do that. So, and I wouldn't be able to do that if I had to be tied to my office, for 40 hours a week. And so it's not always the worst thing in the world.
In the end, it ended up being a blessing in disguise.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, it's literally whatever. Like I don't hate my job now. It's the next step up from what I'm doing here. And it's the next pay level from where I'm at. Like I said, I think it's like $3-4 an hour now with the step pay. Whatever. That's not really that much money. You know what I mean? I don't have to fight over.
That's just barely a burger, dude.
Yeah. It's about a Whataburger an hour.
Yeah, about a Whataburger an hour.
Yeah, but about a Whataburger an hour. So
it's like that's 8 Whataburgers a day.
Yeah, there's lots of Whataburgers a day. Damn it. Maybe I should rethink that. When I started putting it in terms like that, that's like
put it in terms of Whataburger on the scale from do I want to do it or how many Whataburgers am I gonna get?
Damn it. I know it has to be a Whataburger within 6 hours to my house.
Yeah, I guess it's a good thing.
Phil said we should bring back bumper stickers too. What do you think about bumper stickers?
Okay. I have no opinion. Bumper stickers are cool. I like bumper stickers. Personally, I don't have any on my new car.
Yeah, I don't. I have 2. We have 2 on the new car. And one is my son's soccer club, and one was my other son's hockey team.
Well, my old Jeep had a bunch of them. Like I had that whole Army mom and Coast Guard mom, and I had one that said "Not today, Satan," and I think I had another one that said "I'm going to hell in every religion." Yeah. Oh, and I had the crazy cat lady. You know how they sell those ones of the families? It's got the mom and the dad and all the kids. Well, mine was just a single lady holding a cat and then like 80 cats laying down, playing on cat towers, playing with a ball of yarn. Just cats all along the bottom of my back window. Yeah. If that doesn't scream, Hey, I love being single. Nothing does.
What is this? King and I were thinking about ascots and cod pieces. What even does that mean? Is that like an East Coast thing?
Who said that?
I'm
Who said
guessing Coach
ascots
said
and
that.
cod pieces.
What is it?
Ascots and cod
What is an
pieces.
ascot?
It's
That sounds like
the
something. That sounds like a.
necktie thingy.
That sounds like
It's like a
something you get in
fancy-
Thailand.
No, it's a fancy necktie thing.
Oh,
An ascot.
Jacqueline is
I'll go
watching in
right.
the Philippines. Thanks, Jacqueline. Thanks for hanging out. The Philippines. I've always wanted to go to the Philippines. I've heard it's so much fun there. I've heard the
On
I've heard
one
the
of my
Philippines are a lot of
trip
fun.
Lists.
I've heard the Philippines are
Thailand.
very affordable as well. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard they're very affordable.
I don't know. I haven't been. It is on my list.
I need to start checking things off that list. You know what I mean? I keep putting things on that list, but I don't check much off it. That's the problem.
I was there for a while until that spicy flu hit and shut
Yeah,
everything
that's
down.
true. That
But,
spicy flu kind of screwed us, didn't it?
I mean, I got lucky. I got my trip to England in right before. I got back right before the spicy flu shut everything down. But I have other trips I want to take. I have to. I don't want to renew my passport again. It expires in 2028. I'd like to get some trips on there.
Like a
before-
caveat? Oh, a cravat. A cravat. Not a caveat. We don't
I
need
was
to.
like, that's completely different, sir. You're very confused.
Just be careful about the girls out there, right? That's everywhere, though. That's everywhere.
Oh yeah, I don't
That's
care what
everywhere
country you
anymore.
go to.
Shit, that's Sturgis
Mhm.
anymore.
Oh, Heath's going on vacation.
I
Where you
wanna go on
going, Heath?
vacation.
What?
I need a vacation. I was gonna go. So this year's my 25th high school reunion.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're doing it like the weekend my best friends get married, and I'm like a groomsman in his wedding.
Wah, wah.
So guess I ain't going.
Guess that's not one thing you're going to be doing. Well, wait until
My
the 30
my 10 year they did when I was in Iraq, so I couldn't go.
Mhm.
My
Mhm.
20 year they did. Oh, I had something important that weekend too. Was that when my nephew was born?
Yeah, babies do trump high school reunions.
Oh, was it my nephew was born or was something like that? It was something like that. I think it's when my nephew was born. I couldn't go for some reason. No, it wasn't because I didn't go back for when Henrik was born. What was it? What happened for my 20th? Oh, something was more important. And then this time, yeah, my buddy Mark's getting married. And I'm just like, no, sorry about it.
I think my 35 year is coming up in 2024. Yeah, I think so.
I feel badly.
I don't know. I'm old.
I feel
can't
bad. So my mom and dad still live there kind of. They're moving out here. And they should probably be out here within the next few months. Right. I don't know exactly what the timeline is. I don't think they know. They both finally retired. So they have all the time to make the decisions. They're retired. They own
They're
both
on a
homes.
timeline. They can do whatever, whenever.
Yeah, basically. And so they're just kind of like da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But I know like in 5 years, well, my dad retired last year. I went back for his retirement party. And that's the first time I've been back in a long time. Probably about 8-9 years.
Mhm.
And obviously I haven't been back since then. And I was looking kind of forward to going back for my reunion and seeing some people. I was only there for like 5 or I was at home for like 3 days. I was gone for 5, so I was there for 3. And like I saw a couple people at like the grocery store when we went in there. My wife and I went to the grocery store to get something. And I saw a couple people I knew in there. Guy and his wife. And then I made sure I had a couple really good friends. I made sure I grabbed dinner with them when I was home because I genuinely missed them. And that was so of the 500 some people I graduated high school with, I saw 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I went to I didn't go to my 10 year because I was away somewhere with the military.
Mhm.
I was close enough I believe for the 20, I was at, yeah, I was at Fort Sill.
Mhm.
So I drove down and I did go to that one. And then I think I went to another one. I can't remember which one it was, but I went to another one and it was right before I got out at Hood. So I drove down for that. Maybe that was like my 25 or I don't know. Anyway, but now I live back in the town where I went to high school at. So
Right.
a lot of these people I just see on at the Walmart.
Right. See, and I don't.
So-
I'm roughly 12 hours away. I'm 900,000 miles away.
Yeah, so I mean that it was
So-
kind of cool when I was coming back home for
Yes.
it, and I hadn't seen any of those people since we graduated. But now it's like it's a Tuesday,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
because
See,
a
that's
lot
the-
of them
see, that's
never
the-
left the area.
And that's the way my wife is too. She grew up in the house next door to the house I live in now.
Yeah,
And she moved to Colorado for like maybe 3 months one time and then moved back. That's it.
yeah,
So she's been in this area for 40 years. And so like we go to church. Everyone she went to church with when she was a kid. Kind of, you know what I mean? We
Yeah.
go to
yeah,
whatever we do, like, and it's great. It's so nice to you have that. Like when we go to soccer tournaments or we go to a soccer game or whatever, we're sitting there with, she played with some of the parents whose kids our kids
Yeah.
play with. You know what I mean? So it's kind of
Yeah.
neat. It's kind of
Yeah.
fun for that. On Thursday, the girls are playing at the field that my wife played high school soccer on. So I mean,
Yeah.
like it's kind of a nice thing to keep some of that together. And like I said, you go to
Yeah,
Walmart,
it
we
is
see
kinda
somebody she
cool.
knows, but there's also a lot of people that in town. She's like, I know so and so lives here. Like I taught their kid. I don't ever see so and so or this person or that
Oh, yeah.
person. So I mean, you can still kind of
one of my best
be
friends,
sneaky,
My,
sneak a
my
snag.
best friend from freshman year in high school
Mhm.
lives literally recently moved. I can walk to the end of my street. I'm the third house. So if I walk 3 houses down and stand at the corner of my road
Mhm.
and look to my left, I can see her front yard. And I have seen her once since she moved in.
Yeah.
And she's lived there, almost a month.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, because why? You don't have to see everybody anymore. Just
Right.
log onto the Facebooks and the twits and the talkity ticks and see everybody there.
Yeah. He said we had a 10-year, a 10.5-year, and an 11-year reunion. I told them we're all grown now. We don't have to make excuses to get drunk and fuck our old girlfriends.
No, you sure don't.
That's I didn't even think about that part of it. Well, because the girl I was serious with in high school didn't even go to my high school.
Oh yeah,
So
There you go.
I don't
yeah. I didn't date anybody from my high school.
I don't even know. I mean, I know kind of what happened to her, but I don't know if she's going to be around for that or not. I don't know. You kind of need to see her. Kind of don't care if I do, okay if I don't. I haven't seen her in like 25 years.
It's been kind of crazy. Some people that we knew in high school that like had nothing to do with each other went off, married, had kids, moved back here, got divorces, and then now they're married. So like I had 2 friends that they barely spoke in high school, hardly knew each other in high
Right.
school, knew each other because, it was a small high school.
Right.
Both of them went off, lived their lives, lived different places, had kids with different people, were married, got divorces, moved back here, ran into each other somewhere, and then ended up, 4 or 5 months later getting married. And now they've been married for like 12 years.
Right.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
I was
That's
like, I don't
absolutely
want to marry
nuts.
anybody I went to high school with.
No, I can't think. Yeah. I didn't really like I said, I didn't. I mean, I'm from a big
Sorry
school.
to anybody listening, but
I'm from a pretty big school, right? And I just didn't have much desire to date anybody I went to school with. I had great friends with them.
oh yeah, yeah. I
Great
have
friends
lots
with
of
them. And I'm not saying I never dated anybody I went to school with. I did. I had a couple, middle school, early high school, boyfriend, girlfriend things, whatever, where you kind of hold hands in the hallway. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
I think part of my problem is I left and was gone for 18 years.
Yeah.
And then came back. And a lot of them are still here and have always been here. And they still, I don't know. Maybe I think I'm too good. Maybe I think I'm cultured. I don't know. I have no desire.
I just I'm kind of in the same boat. I don't know. There was a time, and it was kind of like when I first, I was in the Marine Corps and I kind of came back for like recruiter assistance and stuff. I think I kind of, I had some oats that got sown in that time. You know what I mean? But
couple bags
at home.
Yeah.
And you know where I'm from, but
yeah.
It's kind of whatever. I don't know, dude. It's whatever. And I don't know. I wonder when my parents leave there, because I barely go back now. I wonder when my parents leave if I'll ever really go back. Yeah.
Well, I don't think I would have moved back here if my grandparents and my mother didn't still live here.
Right.
And if my mother didn't stay here, like if my mother up and wanted to leave and wanted to move, my son and I would probably follow her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's 80. She can't be moving off to a different state or city.
Right. Yeah, she done.
For fuck's sake. She can barely find her way out of a wet paper bag some mornings. Bless her heart. I love her, y'all. Don't get me wrong. She's
but at 80, but yeah, someone of her age should not be left to her own devices.
Because like when she was 50, she up and moved to Japan. Took a job, moved to Japan.
No way.
Lived there for 3 years, taught English as a second language. You go, girl. She had the best time. Then she moved to Germany where I was at, and she went off to Poland and was teaching there and blah, blah, blah. But came back here for her parents because her mother got ill. And then after that, her father got ill. So it's like, you know, you take, that's the way I was raised. You take care of your parents. You don't just leave them in a nursing home somewhere. That's just not how I was raised.
Yeah, you can't do that. Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely have to, like, you know, move in with her, move with her if she chose to move. She threatens it all the time. She does not like the heat. She does not like it. Every day is something new.
I don't like the heat either, but that's why I don't live there no more.
Her neighbor was mean to her dog. She wanted to move.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
She's been in that house since the 1970s. We have owned that house since I was 2 years old. And she gets mad about new neighbors. I'm like, they understand you're old and you've been here forever. You're just going to have to adjust. I shouldn't have to adjust. Ugh. I'm sure I'll be that one day. I'll be that old woman that sits.
I'm already crotchety as it is. I'm already crotchety as it is. Like we were at McDonald's the other day. And the McDonald's here, the McDonald's here, like it splits, right? So there's like two speakers to like do your order, okay?
Yeah.
And this dumb bitch was like, I pulled in the parking lot. I almost left. I almost left because this dumb bitch didn't know how to fucking get in one lane. And then so someone like went around her because we all want to eat fucking breakfast. And she like pulls up behind the person, honking her horn, and she's screaming at him and shit. And so I fucking, and my wife's like, just shut up. Just don't fucking say anything. Shut up.
Because she knows.
She knows.
Is there one little vein or something in your?
I don't know. I don't know how she knows, but she fucking knows. And I calmed down a minute, and then they both order. They go around the corner. The lady gets out of her fucking Jeep to start yelling at the guy again, and this time I fucking lose it. And I roll my window down.
Menopause.
I roll my window down. I'm like, you're the one who's holding up the whole fucking line for all of us. And then she comes over and she's out of her Jeep. The people in front have fucking left. They got their food and fucking gone. This bitch ain't even paid yet. And she's like, I'm not the one holding the line. You're the one holding up the fucking line. I'm like, you get in your fucking Jeep, I'm going to knock your fucking teeth out. And my wife's like, Jacob, just slow down. I'm like, fucking tell that bitch to get going. I'm fucking want my McMuffins. This is ridiculous.
You get angry, don't you?
I was hangry as fuck, yes. I'm already a crotchety old man, and I'm 43 years old. I don't need...
Karen with the menopause gets out of her Jeep.
Yeah, she can move the fuck back to Oklahoma, wherever shithole she came from. Don't fucking move here if you're going to be a fucking idiot. Today, okay?
Uh-oh.
Constant. You know, I told you I had to drive to I drove those guys to that fucking deal, right? We're driving around. I drove the majority of the morning, okay? every fucking asshole from Minnesota in front of me doing dumb shit. Get on the interstate going fucking 30 miles an hour. Why? Do you fucking do this in St. Cloud or wherever the fuck you're from? The fuck back there. Get on this fucking interstate. Go the fuck east to where the fuck you came from. Because you are fucking my day up. Just bye, see ya. Yo.
Radar got some road rage.
Yeah, some road radar rage. Some road radar. Yeah, it was fucking bad. Ooh, I was fucking mad as shit.
R. You got the triple R's.
I should. I kind of want to get a dash cam and set it up so you guys can hear me fucking go off with these fucking idiots.
Oh, that would be funny. You should totally do that
every morning. So like for me to get on the freeway. For me to get on the freeway, I have to go through a roundabout, which has been here for 2 years now that people still don't know how to use. Mm-hmm. And then I have to go up. It's a 4-lane road. It's 2 on each side, right? I go up, and that's called Jackson Boulevard. I go up Jackson, and then the right lane, it's right lane exit only to get on the interstate. First off, people can't figure that the fuck out. But you always have one person. One person has to go, the speed limit's 25, okay? You have one person who has to go 50 to get to the front of the line so they can get on the interstate going 25 fucking miles an hour.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Every fucking morning. I've been making this commute for like 2.5 years. Every fucking morning. How many times? Not sometimes. Every morning.
That's why
I just laugh. I just fucking laugh. I'm like, I don't even fucking try. I can't even get on the fucking freeway because I'll be going 25 when I get on there. And there's like fucking semis flying by us and shit. I'm like, this is not how you merge on the fucking freeway. And I just get in the left lane. I set my cruise at fucking 80 miles an hour, speed limit 75, so my cruise at 80 so I can drive to fucking work. And then of course, within the first half mile of getting on the interstate, I passed that person who was in such a fucking hurry to get in the very front of the line and hold everyone else behind him up.
Bastard.
Yes. I'm there's a reason I don't carry a concealed handgun anymore because I'm pretty sure I'd fucking put a 45 slug through each people's fucking foreheads. I cannot do this. That's why I leave the guns at home.
That guy that went like all ballistic on people on the roads.
Yeah, probably about 30 of them. There's probably about 30 movies about it.
Well, I'm sure, but I remember one specifically where some dude was just like killing everybody on the highways with his road rage.
Well, I mean, but okay, here's the deal. Like, if you don't want to get shot, don't do dumb shit.
True story.
You know what I mean? If you don't want to have fucking people shoot at you, don't do dumb shit.
Drive better.
Be better. Be a better person. Be less dumb.
Be a better person.
Yes, be less dumb.
That's his PSA. Be less dumb.
Yep. Yeah, Phil, you're right. If you carry, you can't lose your temper. It's a liability. Absolutely. That's why I don't. I can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I don't blame you. If I had road rage, that would be a smart idea.
I think here's what I think. This is what I believe.
Mm-hmm.
If you can go 5 years without a moving violation, 5 years, you should be able to mount a 50 caliber machine gun in the hood of your car
and teach people lessons.
Yes.
Just take out their tires.
Something. I get.
I used to wish that like the license plate number on a car, you could like dial that and just leave them a voicemail telling them what a fucking moron.
I think you can in some of if you're in a Tesla, I think Teslas can talk to each other. I think if I'm driving a Tesla and you're in traffic next to me in a Tesla, I can communicate with you either through Tesla text or voice.
Do not want you to get.
Oh, they don't. Oh, they don't want me to fucking talk to them. I promise you that. Does anybody know if did I just invent that in my brain?
I don't know.
I'm gonna Google it.
They could do some cool shit. It wouldn't shock me.
Teslas.
Like their own OnStar, but it's like Tesla to Tesla.
Can Teslas talk to each other? Let's try. Tesla cars can communicate with each other in certain situations. One of the main ways they can do this is through the Tesla network, which allows vehicles to share data about road conditions, traffic, and other factors that can affect driving.
Oh, so that's kind of like the Waze app kind of thing, where you can tell people like, oh, there's a cop up there. Oh, there's something in the road up there. Oh, there's rain 5 miles ahead.
I don't want any of that. I want to be able to be like, you're a fucking idiot. Go, you're going 5 under. Don't be in the fast lane anymore. Get over.
That's right. Stay to the right.
Stay to right. Drive right. Yeah, we should be like Germany. Drive right. Bring on the PTSD. It already happens. Already happens.
He has some anger.
And it's not just anger. It's like anger. It's like deep seated. I just don't have the. I don't have the patience to deal with stupid people.
No, you do not. My child, who still lives at home, and my grandson get to deal with me when I've had to deal with stupid people. Because I'm not one of those people that'll yell at a total stranger.
Oh, I am.
Unless it's really bad. I mean, it has to be really bad. I'm usually just like, have the day you deserve. I kill him with kindness. But then I get so pent up and pissed that I'll walk into the kitchen and something will be on the floor. And I'm like, I know the two of you have been in here 5 fucking times today. One of y'all couldn't have bent over and picked that up, especially you short one. You're closer to the floor than the rest of us. What the? And they're like, who pissed you off today? I just take it out on them. And then I hug them and tell them it's because I love them so much.
I think that's part of the problem.
Need some therapy.
That is part of my problem, I think, is I try so hard to not murder people in real life, and then I come home and take it out on my kids. Granted, 9 times out of 10, they fucking deserve it too. But they don't deserve all of it.
There's usually something.
Yeah, they're fucks. My kids are fucks too. They know they're fucks though. That's the hard part. They know they are. So what do you do about it?
Probably the same thing our parents did.
Oh, beat the shit out of? I can't beat the shit out of my kids.
They'd move out. Oh, well, my parents, what my parents did.
Oh.
Just wait for the day that they move out. Although mine's 28 and he's not going anywhere.
I already know mine are moving out. I'm such an asshole to him. I don't have a choice.
Well, mine has circumstances. But he's a great roommate, though, honestly.
Yeah, really. I mean, without him, let's be honest, without your son, half the time you wouldn't be on the show.
Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Like right now. I mean, he's in there watching my grandson, and my granddaughter was here for a little while.
Oh, I was going to say, because he sets your shit up.
Sometimes the baby, and he sets up my stuff, and he keeps the dogs happy.
I know. I need your son to come to my house and fix my shit.
Yeah, he does. He totally fixes everything for me. Although that one day, remember, I had to fix it all by myself, which was kind of weird.
But you got it, though. You did get it.
I pay attention. That's the only reason. I pay attention to what he does when he fixes it.
There's something to that. There is something to that.
He is smart. He's messy, and he stinks a little bit, but he's smart. So.
Well, there's something to that, though.
Yeah. I'll keep him.
Yeah.
I have threatened to put him up for adoption a few times over the years. But, like I said, he's messy and stinky. They'd give him back.
Yeah, that's the other hard part. Is they always want to bring him back. Like, no.
Yeah.
You signed up for this.
Give him back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, could you come get your kid? Excuse me?
Pretty sure my wife has had that conversation with my mom. Pretty sure my wife's had that. Do you want to come get him?
He's now. Sorry.
I'm not taking him through the drive-thru ever again.
She's like, that's it. We're never going to McDonald's for the drive-thru again.
I'm just to the point. I'm honestly to the point. I just let my wife drive. From now on, she drives. Which didn't work because I would. But no, because that's when I get mad at people in the drive-thru. I'm in the passenger seat. Like we're driving to Rapid, and there's people just driving fucking right. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, oh. So she like got mad. She was scared. Like I was gonna like run into somebody because someone like cut me off and slammed on their brakes, and that made me mad because they fucking fucked me up. I was tooting along. I was doing just fine, and some fucking douche canoe in a fucking BMW driving like someone who drives a BMW.
For shame.
Yep. So then I got mad and I got the fuck over because I didn't want to get hit. I didn't want to get in an accident. And then she like freaks out on me. I'm like, fine, fuck you, drive. You do it. Done.
Yeah, then you can just sit in the passenger seat and not pay attention.
Yeah, then I get mad at people and then fucking drive like idiots. Whatever.
True story.
I just need to fucking start smoking weed or something. Sounds like I'm getting overstimulated at work than the drive to. It's not really work. I'm fine at work. I love work. It's everyone I have to drive for work, which is so weird because I used to drive for work all the time. I was a truck driver. Maybe that's why too.
Because you drove so much?
Yep.
You're just over it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I drove for so many years and I just can't anymore. Because I know how people are supposed to drive.
I'm a very chill driver. I don't get angry about a lot of stuff. And then I will. But then when I notice the person that I got angry at and I cussed at for my car is an older person, I will apologize.
I don't.
In my car. They can't even hear me.
I don't apologize.
I will say, oh, I'm so sorry. I realize you must be 85 years old. I should not have said that about you.
I don't. I don't. This is why. This is why. It's if they can't drive, they shouldn't be on the road. I don't give a shit if they're 16, if they're 30, if they're 85. Seriously, because they're going to hurt somebody or themselves, and they don't need to be doing that. Like if you cannot handle the vehicle, you are a danger to everyone else. You know what I mean? Yeah. I used to feel bad. I used to feel really bad. And if they're in the slow lane, and if somebody's in the slow lane going slow, I don't say words about it. Fucking be over there.
Oh, yeah.
Don't give a shit. Well, you're in the right lane, going fucking 55 miles an hour. Don't give a shit, buddy. Have at it. If you're saving gas, maybe your car's a piece of shit, or maybe you don't feel comfortable driving 100 miles an hour. That's cool. Stay the fuck over there, and we'll go over here, and I'll pass you. Have fun, dude. I don't give a shit if you're 100 or not. But when you drive like a fuck and you're being dangerous, or you're weaving in and out of traffic, or you're slamming on your fucking brakes for no reason, or you're running stop signs because you can't fucking see them, it doesn't matter if you're fucking 16 years old and on your phone, or 30 years old and on your phone, or 100 years old and you can't see the fucking sign. You're a danger to people around you, and you need to get the fuck off the road. So I don't feel bad. If someone's doing dumb shit and I yell at them for doing dumb shit, I don't feel bad about it. Because I don't yell at people for doing medium dumb shit.
See, I don't honk at people when a light turns green and they sit there for a second.
A second, no.
Give them a minute amount of time. If it's been a minute, then I'm like, oh, you need to get off your phone and pay attention to the light.
And I won't rail on it. I'll just tap my horn. Beep. Really quick.
Just real quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or I'll throw a firecracker out the window.
Boy, every little thing, they want to flip people off, and they want to cuss them out, and they're flipping the bird if you're not turning fast enough for them. And it's like, I'm so sorry. I can drive slower if I'm pissing you off.
Yeah, that's what people need to do.
I'm probably the one pissing you off.
No, you're probably not. And this is why, because I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. If you are doing something like that, okay, if you are finishing a text and it takes you 30 seconds after you go. Like I said, if someone's, if someone's kind of fucking around at a stoplight, light turns green, I don't instantaneously honk at them, but I'll give them, after a couple seconds, I'll give them the little beep or beep, beep. Hey guys, go. Time to fucking go. Put your phone down and drive.
But you're not passing somebody in the fast lane on the right-hand side. They better move to hell out the way.
I knew a guy, he had a big fucking, his whole back window was like, if I'm passing you on the right, then you are wrong.
Well, it's true.
It is. Yes, I know.
And you can see people in your rear view mirror. You can see them coming up on you faster than what you're doing.
You should.
As it is safe enough for you to move out of their way to the right so they can stay in that fast lane, then move. Even if you're doing 80 in that fast lane.
Yes.
It's okay. You can move. You don't got to be an asshole and just sit there.
Because if you are only going, I do that. Even if I'm going 80 and a 75, because I know it's only 5 over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if people want to go 90 or 100, I'll get over. Let them go. Bye. See ya. Have fun.
Over. Yeah,
absolutely.
Me too. I'm like, hey, you apparently got to be somewhere quicker than I do. Yep. You are late for something. More than likely, it's an accident. But guess what? I'm gonna stay back here, and I'm gonna let you do you, boo.
I want to drive how I want to drive. I want to go 5 over. And that's
I'm a 5
if
over.
if it's the speed limit is 55, I want to go 60. If the speed limit is 65, I want to go 70 and up.
You got that window.
I do. It's usually 8 miles an hour. But beware, because sometimes it's not.
I gotta be careful with this Trailblazer.
Is it quick?
It gets away from me. I have got to on the freeway or the highway, whatever. I have got to use my cruise control
Yep.
because it will get away from me. And it's posted 80 here in a lot of places. And I look down and I'm doing 95. And I'm like,
Yep.
oh, damn, it's like I'm on the Autobahn again.
It's hard though. It's hard though. These newer fucking outfits, man, they cruise. They do cruise, man.
Yes, I love it. I can get everywhere quick. Yeah.
So I do. I get, and like I said, I try to be understanding to people too. If they're, if I'm going 80 and if they're passing somebody, because you can tell. You can tell.
Oh yeah.
If somebody's like, if they want to go 78 and people in the or especially semis and stuff, and I know a lot of semis are governed to like 65, 68. I get it, dude.
He
I
said
saw
my
it.
speedometer is broke, so I just drive my feelings.
I identify as driving the speed limit.
I just drive my feelings. I'm feeling like we're going about 70. That works.
And I get that. That's cool. And like I said, I don't.
I pulls you over. How fast were you going? Well, I felt like I was going the speed limit.
Mm-hmm. I believe I was going the speed limit.
It felt that way.
But I will.
Feelings matter.
I'll calm her down. I'll calm her down. I'll backpedal a little bit. If somebody's semis or
I'd be a passenger in your car. You wouldn't make me nervous.
I hope not. Not until I start waving a pistol around. I'm just kidding. I don't carry a pistol anymore.
We already know you don't, so we're not worried.
I had to quit. I'm trying to quit.
Well, that's probably good. At least you know your limitations, and apparently that's one of them.
Yeah.
Road rage.
Yeah.
Triple R.
I do think
road rage.
I do think we need to get a dash cam in there, and I could play that as a segment.
Yeah, you should. You totally should.
Because every week we'd have material.
I'd watch that.
Unfortunately, everyone else would too.
They're like, "What's up tonight?" We're just here to watch Radar's angry driving.
We're here for the road rage. We're only here for the road rage, which is fine. It's cool.
You and your road rage, me and my talking to my animals. Had an entire speaking of animals, so I have Yorkies, right?
Yes.
So, I'm a bad dog mom.
Oh.
I thought I had put something away somewhere secure, and apparently it wasn't put away secure, and my Yorkie got it and he ate it. And he was on a pretty wild ride for about 12 hours yesterday.
Oh no.
He got a hold of one of mommy's sleepy time gummies.
Oh, the sleepy gummies, and then he got all sleepy himself.
He tried to jump on the bed and he missed it and he hit the side of the mattress. And then and while he was standing, he was still moving. So I'm calling my buddy who was a veteran when they were like a veterinarian when they were in the military. Mm-hmm. And what do I need to do? Nothing. Just feed him some food. He's going to get the munchies in a little while and just let him ride it out. And he'll sleep it off. And I was like,
let him ride it out? Oh, no.
Yeah, I was so worried. He's like, well, what size was it? And was it the real size? I'm like, I'm in Texas. No, it's Delta 9. He's like, yeah, but still. And he goes, well, what size was it? And I showed him. And he's like, well, how much does he weigh? And he's like, well, keep him hydrated. Make sure he's drinking water. And later on, he's going to get real, real hungry. Don't be surprised. Like 3 o'clock in the morning, your dog's waking you up on puppy chow. This is like, So I accidentally dosed my dog last night, y'all.
That shit'll happen.
But he's okay. And he still loves me today. So we're good.
Fuck yeah. Told you he still loves you. He's going to be your bestie buddy.
Yep, he's over here staring at me right now going, why you put my business on the street, Mom?
Girl, I didn't mean to.
I didn't video it, so
Oh,
there's
I
that.
would
I
have.
was
You're so much
worried about
nicer than me
him.
because that shit would be everywhere. I would videotape the
I
shit out of
know,
that.
and I video everything my stupid animals do, and I was so worried about him. I was like, Mommy is so sorry she gave you her gummies. She thought they were put away. I was so sorry. He was just like,
He's all. Bleh.
he was. He was like, every once in a while he'd pick his head up and be like, what? And then he'd lay it back down.
Oh.
It was funny. I mean, it's funnier now than it was yesterday. Yesterday, I was scared for him.
Mine have been eating underwear.
Oh, Dotson's. You got that one Dotson, don't you?
Yep.
Did it teach the other one about the crotches? The crotch panties?
Not yet. The shitty won't.
Eaters.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, they like to eat cat poop. They will get into cat litter and chomp on that stuff like it's almond roca. And they will eat the crotch out of all your underdraws.
And tampons. He will eat tampons.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that has already cost me $1,000.
Yeah, that's right. You told us.
So
yeah.
he ate like he ate an entire pair of underwear. I was like, fuck, he's dead. Because the docs are like, I took out as much as I took out of his little intestine, I can't take out anymore. Basically, if he gets something impacted again, if he can't pass it or throw it up, he's going to die. We can't do anything for him.
Yeah, y'all have to definitely secure the panties and
yep. Well, he's fucking relentless. We have those. He's a miniature dachshund. Okay, so he's like,
I swear
this
dachshunds
big.
have Munchausen. What? No, what is that?
I don't know.
No, there's actually a disorder where they eat like all the time. Oh, what's it called? Shit. Now I have to Google.
The disease where you eat all the time?
Yeah, it's an actual disorder where they can't control it at all. Prader-Willi. That's what it's called. It's called Prader-Willi. And kids like this, they have to their parents literally have to put locks on their cabinets. And
this is what this one did. Okay, so we have the tall. He's a miniature dachshund, right? So he's like barely the size of a loaf of bread. Yeah. Okay, actually smaller than that from hip to nose. Okay.
Yeah.
He knocked over the giant laundry basket, dug everything out, the underwear at the very bottom, and he ate them up.
Yep. Just start putting the underwear directly into the washing machine.
I told him I'd quit wearing underwear.
Well, you can do that too.
She didn't like that idea at all. She was mad at me.
Yeah.
So I went today. That's one of the things I did when I was in Rapid. I went to enter underwear like $25 for a pack of 3. So I got her 2 packs because that's how many the dog has eaten in the last. Normally, the last couple times he's eaten them and thrown them up like that afternoon.
Yeah, Dotson's.
I didn't know they were that expensive.
The underwear or the dog?
Underwear.
Oh, the underwear. You didn't know your wife's underwear were $25 for a 3-pack?
No, I didn't know they were that.
Well, because you never buy her underwear.
I never buy her underwear. She's just like, I'm going to go buy underwear. Okay, fine, cool. Have fun. Bye, see you.
Well, now you know.
Yeah, I just figure I don't need to dictate her underwear shopping. You know what I mean? Okay, she's an adult.
For 3 pairs actually isn't that expensive.
It's not. It's really not. But when the dog's eating $25 worth of underwear a week, that's when it's getting expensive.
Yeah, that's when it does get expensive.
Yeah. Plus, it's gonna kill.
That's a bad habit.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to get a dealer.
He should start smoking. Smoking would be cheaper. If my dog would smoke, it'd be cheaper than eating underwear.
Have y'all tried giving him the little
underwear?
Puppy CBD chews to keep him?
Oh, he eats everything. He eats that too.
But I mean, does he eat the puppy CBD chews to calm him down? So
he ate a whole. He got into those and ate a whole fucking bag. And you know what? You know what it didn't.
Does he have a tapeworm?
You know what he didn't do? Calm down.
No, Lord.
He's just.
Maybe you should give him one of these gummies my dog ate.
That might calm him down.
Calm my dog down. He didn't bark at anybody yesterday. This dog
he didn't bark at
nothing.
He was sleepy as fuck.
My son, he's crazy usually, and he's just like, nope, not even got the energy to bark. Why are you yawning?
Because I'm tired as fuck. Because my fucking asshole dogs woke me up at 5 o'clock this morning.
Were they eating underwear?
No, they're just being assholes. Just wake up and they're just like assholes from the minute wake up. And my poor wife. So the boys are with their dad. And last night, my 7-year-old stayed with us because I'm her soccer coach. So I pick her up from school on Tuesdays, and then I coach her soccer, and then I take her to school on Mondays.
Yeah.
So I have to get up a little bit early anyway. So I normally get up at 6 instead of 6:30.
Mhm.
Fucking 5 o'clock, them goddamn dogs were just like fucking fighting and jumping on the bed, and she was like, fuck. Now they're sleepy as fuck. Now they're up there sleeping their ass off.
Well, yeah, of course they are.
Fucking lazy bastards.
They're napping now so they can wake
So they
you
can be up
5
at
a.m.
fucking 5 in the morning. Yeah.
Well, that's why now I keep my door shut at night for 2 reasons.
If I do that, they just went out the door. I can't do
Right.
that.
Well, no, my dogs stay in here with me.
Okay.
The 2 little ones.
Yeah.
But I have to keep the cats out because if I don't shut my door and the cats come in here, that's when the dogs get riled up because they want to play with the cats. So the cats were coming in, and then the dogs were waking up and wanting to play with the cats and chase them around and play their little kitty cat, chase the dogs and cat. And then I was being woken up 3, 4, 5 times a night. So now I have to shut my door because they're bonkers.
Yeah, because they're assholes.
They are. They don't get it. I'm like, y'all are here alone all day long, every day for 8 hours. Y'all can run and chase each other all day long. Why do you got to do it at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yup. And they don't understand that at all.
No. And I tell them in a very logical voice, excuse me, sir. You had all day to get that energy out. So I don't know what your problem is now. We're going to have to stop this. And they just tilt their heads and go about their business.
And just be fucks. They just be fucks.
Like they don't even understand English.
No, they sure don't. They sure act like it, don't they?
Uh-huh.
And
but say SNACK.
Yep, or
And they'll
FOOD.
they'll lose their damn minds.
Mm-hmm. Especially that
If I
fucking
even
dachshund.
walk near that cabinet,
Oh,
they think I'm gonna open it. They know which cabinet it is too. Uh-huh. Assholes.
yeah, they are.
He's just laying there looking at me. What?
Mm-hmm.
Did you call my name? He thinks asshole's his name because that's what he's called 95% of the time.
You know, not the worst name in the world. Not the worst name for a dog.
True story. True story. I can think of worse.
Yep.
Yep. Well, yours is Panty Crotch Eater, so there you go.
Crotch eater. Yeah, he's a jackass.
Has he taken to eating your boxers yet? Or just
No, he
her
doesn't.
panties?
Nope, just her panties. Yep.
Yeah. There you go. It's a Dotson thing. They're weirdos.
Yep. Yep. He said I don't know what to do with them anymore.
Oh, you can't do anything with them. It's just what it is, and that's just what it's going to be, dude. Sorry.
It's kind of whatever at this point. I don't really give a whole lot of shits.
Is that her dog?
Kind of.
Who wanted it?
She did.
Okay, well, then there you go.
But she wanted both of them. But okay, but in all fairness to her wanting both of them, I didn't say no to either one of them.
I know.
You know what I mean?
You tried for a while. You tried
did.
for a long time.
I held her off for a long time. And then that shitty, he's cute.
Mm-hmm.
He was cute.
Mm-hmm.
And I sure
like
like them both. I really do. Like whenever he gets into something and he gets all gut hurt and he's like laying on his side, like breathing real slow, I'm like, I really don't want you to die. And then he'll throw up whatever he ate, and then he feels better. Because I really don't want him to die. I like him fine.
You just don't want him to eat the crotch out of the underwear anymore.
No, not really. Not anymore. He could quit that. That'd be cool. But anyway, you know what we should do?
Anyway,
We should take like a 5-minute break. How
all
does that
right,
sound?
we can do that.
5-6 minute break.
Yeah.
Let's do that. So we
Let's
will
do it.
take a few minute break and be back. Shots.
All right.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
I come from a lifetime of hard labor and dirty hands. Holes in the soles of both of my boots and grease stains on my pants. I never laid eyes on a silver spoon, Lord, I never had a glance. It ain't a high-class living, got my weed and ribbon, so I really don't give a damn. But when it comes to the hard times, yeah, buddy, I've seen them all. Well, I've spent my nights in some busted dives, drank a river of alcohol, and I've broken my back harvest time, working 90-hour weeks. Well, I ain't a rich man, I ain't no rich man, but damn, I wanna be. They say that money won't make you happy. Let me give it a try. 'Cause I've been working like a dog in the summer heat, going broke on overtime. Oh, I sing my song for the working folk. Go on and raise your beer with me. Sing, I ain't a rich man, I ain't no rich man, but damn, I wanna be. But when I finally break these shackles and I ain't counting out these dimes, when I can play my songs all night long and leave this job behind, you can bet you can find me grinning on the day I'm finally free, singing, I ain't a rich man, I ain't no rich man, but damn, I wanna be. Singing, I ain't no rich man, I ain't no rich man, but damn, I wanna be.
Tear down every wall. can blame it on me. Blame it on me. Tell all your friends, tell your church, tell the town how all I did was break you down. When you close your eyes at night, you know I'm gone, gone, gone. Can blame it on me. Blame it on me. Tear down every wall.
Hey, everybody, we back.
Hi.
He is back.
How are y'all? My dog is happy.
Nice. Why your dog is
I
happy?
Went over there. Well, I went over there and pet him on the break and checked on him because he still looks a little, yeah, still looks a little stoned, but he's doing all right.
He doing good. He just high as hell. That's fine though.
Oh, okay, I still feel bad. I'm like, yep. I still got a dog high. Sorry.
I wouldn't feel too bad about it though. He needed it. He liked it. He liked
He
it.
is a little high strung. He's a Yorkie, so he's a little high strung. So
Yeah, so he probably needed it.
yeah, nice little break from reality. He's looking at me right now, and he's not like the pretty Yorkies that are like dark and have the long hair and the beautiful ears that stay up.
Yep.
He looks like, every time he looks at you, he looks like he's confused.
Yo.
And his hair is like crazy baby chicken hair. And one of his ears will not stay up. It's down all the time and the other one's up. So he always looks a little disoriented anyway. So it's
A little disoriented.
he really does. He always looks like he's not real sure where he's at. Like he just woke up from an 8-hour nap on a Sunday, but he thought it was like Monday morning and he was late for school. He always just looks a little off kilter.
He said his healers a jack. I've heard healers are just kind of fucks anyway. I've always heard that about healers, that they're always kind of dicks. They're so fucking me, go. I heard they're kind of fucks.
My niece has 2 of them. I'll have to ask her. No, asked her.
We had one. I've been around 2 in my life. When my wife and I first got together, her daughter had one. Well, he was like an Australian Shepherd, but he was a type of healer. And then we had when I lived with Dick, his now wife's dog, we had Milo. He was half healer. He was like half healer, half black lab or something. And he was
so
a
smart.
Yes.
That's probably why they're such fucks, because they're so smart.
Actually, I think one of the smartest dogs I've ever been around was my uncle. He had a golden retriever.
My brother has
that
a
dog was
Shiba
genius.
Inu, and she's freaking so smart. His Shiba Inu, and when they bark, they sound like foxes howling.
Yes,
it is the craziest thing. But she's super cute. Can't get mad at her because she's adorable.
Oh, you sure can try.
There was a video I saw today. I don't know what platform it was on, but it was a Shiba Inu, and it was in the under cargo of a plane traveling cross country, and it chewed its way out of the zip ties and woke up from its like sedation and chewed the zip ties. And when they got there to like open the bottom part of the plane to get the crates off for the animals, it was just standing there like, hey,
hey guys, I just was on the airplane.
Hi, I'm here. I wonder where you were.
I like airplanes.
It's been forever. You put me in there like 2 years ago. Where were you? I woke up and everybody's in cages. I don't know what was going on.
I needed some more gummies. No, I was kidding.
I don't know what that doctor gave you, but it was bullshit. Somebody needs to give me some ketamine.
Right. Somebody needs to give me some ketamine. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Hey, I heard ketamine. They do like ketamine treatments for PTSD.
Do they?
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. There was
I did have a guy, one of the guys that I worked, he worked for me for a minute. He was trying to convince us all of like low dose LSD and mushrooms and shit. And
There's
I was
a lot
like,
of people into mushrooms right now.
man, I don't know, dude. I don't need fucking, what did he call that shit? Microdosing or something.
Yeah, like that's become like a big deal lately.
Yeah, it sounds like a small deal to me.
Oh, yeah. See what you did there? Paching ching.
I mean, but I don't know, dude. Like seriously, like it just seems like that's like a bridge too far. What's up, David Cunningham? Thanks for coming out, man.
Making your brain
Glad someone's here the second hour of the show. Man, I don't know about that though. About
you don't want something that's mind altering like
no,
that kind of mind altering.
I don't know. It just feels like that's a bridge too far for me.
You're like, my shit's weird enough on its own. I don't need any
Yes,
chemicals.
absolutely. But in that same token, okay, like I'm not. If somebody can do that and not freak the fuck out, and it's good for them, hey, good for them. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to shame anybody. And if somebody can be like,
whatever makes somebody better.
no, and it's just a bridge too far for me. It really is. I think I mean, I'm down for a lot of things if it genuinely helps. Like I really, really wish the VA could just like give me a medical card and be like, here you go. And I wish that my job would accept it.
Yeah.
And it does not. So, I mean, that's just kind of the situation that I'm in. But I think as I look every morning at the pile of pills the VA has me take for all of the things, okay, for my blood pressure, for my PTSD, for my GERD, for all of it. I bet I wouldn't even need GERD medication if I could just have medical marijuana.
Yeah, because it would take care of all the other stuff.
And I probably would feel considerably better about my life. I'd probably be less fat. And because I wouldn't be retaining all the water and all the other bullshit I do. I wouldn't have to do all the other fucking shit. I think any sort of real medicine helps.
Yeah.
David said he reached 40 years of service in the military. So that's awesome, dude. Congrats.
40, hell yeah.
40, that's crazy.
Damn.
Haven't you ready to retire yet, man? I'd have retired 20 years ago. You know, I say that shit. Okay, so like, you know, I was medically retired and I tried really hard to stay in, and I would have hit 40. I'd hit 20 years. I hit 20 years in 08, and I'd be at 25 years right now. And I would have retired probably around 25. So if I could have, if it's up to me, that's the way my military career in my mind went when I first, but things happen, things change, whatever. But no, it's awesome, dude.
If I just
it says retiring in January. That's cool. Congrats.
Oh, cool. If I would have stayed in, I would have hit 28 years in January.
Yeah.
Yeah. 28 years, January of 2024.
I've always wondered about people who are in for like 40 years.
My granddad did 32.
Because I just look at how much it's changed in the 25 that I've been around it. You know what I mean? I look at like the stuff my son does right now that, you know, as a he's a specialist, right? All the stuff that he's doing right now and how much different actually, factually, I don't think what he's doing right now, for the most part, is a whole lot different than what we did before September 11th.
Okay. So
Does that make sense?
It's kind of reverted back to the regular garrison type.
Yeah, it's gotten back to garrison military. I think the budgets are better now than they were in the late 90s, and David could probably give us a little bit of, you know, being around for both. But it sure seemed. I mean, I remember, especially the Marine Corps, not having dick for money. We didn't have money for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I just look at like the attitude, how it's kind of reverted back to. I don't give a shit if you're hurt. You are going out to the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where we kind of got to a point where it's like, oh, dude, your leg's fucked. Why don't you go to sick call? We don't need you in the field right now. Like, yeah, you're right, David. We did a lot more with less back then. We didn't have shit. We didn't have shit for money back. Fuck, like I said, I went in '98, and I remember getting my first squadron, and only like half our birds flew because we don't have any fucking parts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're rotating air crew and pilots through the same fucking 4 or 5 helicopters. That's all we get to fly. So, I mean, it's better now. They got money, and they got new birds. You know, we got Ospreys now, and there's as well. We had one more F-35 until the other day.
Yeah. Whoops.
Did they found that though? Didn't they? Didn't they say someone found it? I thought
didn't keep up
Pookie
with
said
it.
it went down not too far from his house.
Yeah, that's right. He did say that.
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember that.
Yeah, it's really weird. Pookie disappears, and then all of a sudden he's got an F-35 crashing by his house. Yeah, whatever. Pookie has his own F-35. What's up?
Yeah. Coincidence? I think not.
No, but I mean, like, genuinely, like, I think that mindset has kind of changed back to, you know, he took the day off to play with his new toy. Yeah. No, but I mean, like, yeah, that kind of that pre-war kind of fuck games when you don't have nothing better to do. So, you know,
jack with your soldiers.
And it's sad because all these NCOs like should have deployed at least once. You know what I mean? At least, you know, his platoon sergeants and shit. Yeah, they should at least have a fucking, you know, deployment patch on their shoulder, or, you know.
And if they don't, no shame in it, but they know the tempo was up, and when they were on rear D or they were not deploying while someone else was, that doesn't give you an excuse to play fuck game.
Well, here's the thing. And this is, I don't know if it's the NCOs as much as it's the junior officers. It's those lieutenants and captains who
that are coming in and have come in, and
the not taking care of the troops things is jealousy. Some leadership does not want to go to NTC alone. I believe it. That and it's fucking, but it's getting back to that, like, it's getting back to that mindset where if I keep my guys late, we're working harder. No, you're not, dude. It's bad time management. You're not really getting anything done. After a certain point, the guys aren't working for you anymore. They're just they're biding their time to get the fuck out of there.
And then you're killing.
You're killing morale. You're killing.
Morale's gone to shit, and they don't want to be there.
Yep.
And then they're finding reasons to fuck off. And then that's when people are getting in trouble.
Yep.
Because now they're pissed at you.
Yep. And they're not really working for you. Yep.
Yeah. Keep them happy.
And I really think that's the company commanders and that's the platoon leaders. I don't think it's the squad leaders. The squad leaders a little bit, because it cycles down. You know what I mean? That attitude cycles down. And it takes kind of a crusty first sergeant to, like, no, we ain't doing that, sir. You know what I mean? And you don't really get. This is a controversial statement. This is a controversial statement that I think that platoon sergeants and company and first sergeants need to step up more. Oh, yeah, if this is the way the Army's going, they have been around as a first sergeant. You should have been around long enough to remember, you know, deployments and how things were in those deployments. You may not have been around before the deployment started, but you were around, you know, after 9/11, post 9/11. You should be able to be like, hey, we need to fucking not be this way because we're fucking our guys over. Hey, sir, you throttle back a little bit. And I think that those fucking captains that push their dudes and those lieutenants that push their troops and push them to beyond the breaking point are the ones that are fucking the military back over. And we finally got out of that, and we're
back into
pendulum swinging back into that, and it's gonna fucking put us in a way. And then in a couple of years, we're gonna be back at it again, whether it be against Russia or China or fucking whoever else we have to go against. And yep. Because they're obviously not watching the fucking news. Warfare is not how it was even 10 years ago. It's not.
God, no.
I mean, I don't know how much you're following that Ukraine shit, but like, it's drones.
Mm-hmm.
It's drones. It's fucking trenches. It's like World War I with fucking better uniforms. It's literally it, dude. They're crossing miles of fucking minefields and fucking hand to hand in trenches and shit.
Isn't it right now? Ukraine is the highest minefield carrying country to date.
Yes. They were showing pictures of their mine clearing stuff, and there's like 5 or 6 mines a square meter.
It's crazy
that they have to clear. And like there'll be like 2 or 3 big anti-fucking tank mines in a square meter with like fucking anti-personnel mines scratched around it.
That's like all they fucking did while they were in there. Russia's like, oh, look, dig a hole, bury a mine, dig a hole, bury a mine, dig a hole, bury a mine. That's all they did.
Yeah. And that's all they did for like fucking a year. All these guys have been doing is digging holes and burying mines. And then they got fucking artillery rounds that deliver mines. They've got trucks. They've got these little BMPs with like fucking, they look like a Frisbee launcher on the back.
Yeah.
Mine. Just fucking tracks, just fucking shoot mines.
Like,
mines landing on top of another mine. Fucking.
Show, man.
Yup.
Everybody gets a mine. You get a mine. You get a mine.
They need to drop a Moab. Fuck. There's so much air defense in that, they can't even get around it. That's what I'm saying. Like, if the United States Army, if we went right now and tried to operate in that environment, our guys don't know how to do that. Are those allowed under Geneva Convention? Fucking Russia don't give a fuck about Geneva Convention, dude. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they care less.
Technically, are they allowed? No, they're not, unless they are self-destructing mines. Like when we have artillery, delivered mines, and they're supposed to self-destruct after a certain amount of time. I don't know what it is. I think it's 7 days or some shit. I just pulled that number out, but I know they're supposed. Technically, no, but Russia doesn't give a fuck. Russia's been bombing schools and hospitals. They blew up a giant fucking dam and drained a lake and flooded out fucking hundreds of square miles of fucking Ukraine. They don't give a fuck, dude. Russia does not give a shit.
They don't care. They just want to destroy it and get rid of everybody so then they can come in and build it up for their own selves.
Right. But they
don't care.
But we are still training for Iraq. We are still training for an IED lane. They're still going through IED lanes. Fucking IED would be great. One IED on one fucking road would be way better than 5 mines per square meter. We don't know how to operate that. We don't. Our engineers don't know how to clear that. We don't have we're sending them over with fucking tanks with our mine plows on them, and the mine plows are getting blown the fuck off the tanks. Like, they can't take that kind of punishment. Like,
yeah.
We don't know how to operate in that environment. We're not training for that. Our guys are like, oh, we need to clean the fucking Connex box again. Oh, how's that going to help us in the next fucking war, dude? How is that going to help us? Half these fucking privates don't even know how to set up camo net on a Humvee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't know how to set up fucking camo net, and you got them fucking sweeping Connex boxes and fucking, doing a bunch of dumb shit out in the fucking field. Oh, another IED lane? Have at it. Like it's fucking Iraq in 2008. You know what I mean? They're 15 years behind. The Army is always 15 years behind. But they're over here fighting whether we should have a new fucking PT test or not. Okay, well, why don't you teach these fucking guys how to find mines? Why don't you teach these guys how to be to use anti-drone stuff? How to be camouflaged, how to be quiet. Yeah. How to not put shit on social media every fucking day in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Every fucking day in Ukraine. The Ukrainians just blew up an S-400 system on Crimea. And if you don't know what that is, it's like their Patriot system, right? The Russian Patriots, the S-400. It's great. It's like a fucking big multi-billion-dollar fucking thing. And they got blown up by Ukraine. Do you know why? There was some fucking tourist, some old fucking fat dude in a Speedo taking selfies with the fucking radars.
Oh my God.
And Ukraine geolocated that shit and fucking sent their missiles in and blew up this fucking multi-billion-dollar anti-aircraft facility. we don't.
Everybody's putting everything on the TikTok.
Yep, on or on Telegram or whatever the fuck they're on Snapchat. They're taking selfies.
Yeah.
There's been dudes. There's countless fucking stories, and our fucking privates, and they're just as fucking bad. I'm sitting here making fun of the Russians for doing it. You know, if it was fucking our privates right now, they'd be fucking doing the same shit.
Oh yeah.
It'd be on Instagram or Facebook or fucking TikTok or Snapchat or whatever. Like they can't even turn their phone. If you know how like when you get on Snapchat, you can see like the different colors as to how fucking busy something is.
Yeah, they don't even turn off their location
Yeah.
so that you can't find them.
Yeah. When the war in Ukraine started, Russia had their armored vehicles lined up on the road. Our A-10s would have feasted on them. I hope so. But you know what else they have is they have mobile fucking, they have their Buck SAM systems that probably would have fucking had a pretty good heyday with us. I really think the Russians are a subpar military, and I think that they are gutted right now. But I really think our privates we're not training to fight that war. We're not training for that war. We're not training for that kind of warfare at all. I really hope that we could just fucking devastate them with our artillery and our aircraft. We have way superior firepower, but they also have very, very, very good air defense systems. Very good air defense systems.
Yeah, they do.
And
sure.
So I mean, it's not. Would it be a walk in the park? I think so. I would like to think that we could handle whatever threats shown to us, but I mean, can we really say we won Iraq? Can we really say we won the war in Afghanistan? Can we sit here 20 some years later and really say we won? We beat them. I mean, when it came to the toe-to-toe fight against the real army, the Iraqi army, we beat the fuck out of them. We devastated them in minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But did we win that war? You know what I mean? As we sit here, 20 some years later?
Yeah.
22 years later, did we win that? And I can't say that. I look at this war in Iraq and this war in Ukraine right now, and there's going to be a winner there.
Oh yeah.
There is going to be either Russia is pushed out or Ukraine is going to capitulate some sort of land to the Russians, and one side is going to win and one side is going to lose. We didn't have that in Iraq, Afghanistan. We didn't, but we sure did. I cannot say, me, as someone who served in Afghanistan, cannot say that I was proud of the way we left Afghanistan. That we left there with our heads held high. Look at us, we're America, we won. That's not how we left Afghanistan.
Oh God, no. Mm-mm.
So hopefully I'll be out of the war before the Infinity War starts. Absolutely. I hope so too, buddy. I hope that we never get to that. I hope that we can get this shit figured out. But I would hope that our training standards are brought up to snuff, that was one of the things I was so very impressed with the United States Army when I went to deploy to Iraq in 2008. So I went to Afghanistan in 2002, right? Mm-hmm. In 2008, when I went to Iraq, how good we had focused on real world training. We were in contact with the unit that we were replacing as to the threat environment they were focused on every day. We knew their IED threats. We knew we could train to that. Oh, they're not really getting a lot of pressure plates. They're getting crush wires. Okay, cool. We would set up our lanes appropriately for that.
Yeah.
Right?
Because you're getting the feedback, real life feedback.
Yep. And the Army.
We can't get that with what's going on over in Ukraine.
We can. We have the intelligence there. We may not have the direct from company level intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have a company commander you can call over there. But you better fucking believe that they are watching that close enough to know the real actual threat environment, what is actually lost, what is working and what is not. You better believe that at least at that fucking upper echelon.
So where's the disconnect then, and why
I don't know.
We're not training our soldiers?
I don't know. That's the $1 million question. That's the $1 million question. Why are we not? And I'm not saying that we are going to go to war in Ukraine. I hope we don't.
No,
I really hope we don't.
It'd be nice to know if you had to, you have the training.
Well, but here's the deal. Ukraine is using, granted, not the numbers, but they are using pretty good NATO equipment. at this point. They've got
Yeah. They've got a lot of
MRAPs.
stuff.
They've got, they've got Humvees. They've got Leopard tanks. They've soon to have Abrams tanks. They're soon to have F-16s. They've got 777 artillery. They got HIMARS. They've got some of the best, maybe not the best, but some of the better stuff that we would actually deploy and use. Okay?
Yeah.
And the Russians are holding them to a stalemate, basically. Okay?
Yeah.
The Ukrainians are pushing and they're not doing so bad, but I mean, it's not the fucking Thunder Runs of 2003.
No.
You know what I mean? And part of that is training. Part of that, but those guys now have got almost 2 years, a year and a half, a solid year and a half of combat experience. That trumps any fucking training they're going to do in the States. Those guys are hard, both sides. Those guys are learning. We have not taken that drone threat at all. That's what saved Ukraine in the early days. That's what has gotten them to this point now. That's what they are fighting is drones. It's fucking, dude, watch the videos. It's people with fucking these little fucking quadcopters dropping a grenade.
Yeah.
You can buy one off Amazon that will drop a water balloon. They're dropping a grenade of $100 drone. You know what I mean? That didn't even have to be fucking Russia. That could be literally anybody.
Yeah.
That could be ISIS. That could be fucking whoever.
Because you don't know who's got that drone, who's
Nope.
controlling it.
And they're destroying multi-million-dollar aircraft with these drones. They're dropping them in the trenches where these guys are sleeping. Could you imagine if we would have been in Iraq and had all our fucking LAs and chews and all that shit set up, and we got fucking swarmed with $100 drones dropping fucking grenades in our chews and our tents?
Damn.
You know what I mean? Think about that shit.
It's devastating.
Yeah. And that's what these dudes are fucking doing right now.
Yeah.
We're not trained for that. We're not anywhere near equipped for that. And we were like, oh, well, here's these switchblades. We sent them all this fucking tech that we thought was going to be awesome for them. Didn't fucking work. Some of the shit worked great. Javelins are fucking kicking ass over there. The Javelins, AT-4s, all that shit's kicking ass over there. You know what I mean? Night vision optics, all that stuff. There's been some great video of these guys with like thermal scopes and shit fucking at night, stacking bodies. But I just, we're not training it. Maybe at some level, these guys are, at the strategic level, they're planning this kind of stuff, but it's not disseminating down to our tactical level at all. And things like fucking OPSEC is not even a thing anymore. So I think that's where we're lacking. And instead of like preparing, because at some point we're going to go back to war. I hope not. I hope we never have to.
Yeah, but there's no guarantee on that.
Yeah, David's right. I think if Russia hit some of our NATO allies, we'll be in that war. They've hit Poland a couple times now. They've hit, they just hit fucking what's her names the other day. Was it Hungary? Whatever's across the Dnieper River from their ports. There's been like some of their drones have landed there, and we haven't gone in yet. But I mean, it's just a matter of time. I think if they keep doing that shit. They fucking they almost shot down a coming to find out like a year ago. They almost shot down like a British big surveillance jet. The only reason they didn't is because the missiles sucked. Because our missiles suck balls. War equals money. They will always find a way. Yeah, you're not right, or you're not wrong.
Oh, for sure.
But right now we're just making money off someone else's war. So I mean, it's kind of a win-win for us. We're still looking at our wounds from Afghanistan. But hey, what are we going to do about it? Why are we not? That's what I'm saying. Like, if we are ready for that kind of situation, when the 101st is off the fucking plane, when Russia sends more of their cruise missiles to fucking Poland, and Poland finally, because Poland is asking for them to do that. Poland is not fucking around. So next time they drop missiles on Poland, and Poland fucking, sends our shit, are we gonna be ready? When the 101st steps off that fucking plane, are they gonna know how to fight drones? Are they gonna know how to fucking keep off their phones? Are they gonna know how to camouflage their positions and set up nets and shit so they don't get hit by fucking FPV drones? Hopefully. But I don't know, dude.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, the Russians have lost like 250,000 people. 250,000 Russians have died. They think. That's a lot.
They're not reporting.
According to Russians, they've lost like 3,500 people or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
I've seen more than that on fucking YouTube, buddy. Sorry about it.
Yeah.
I've seen more dead Russians out on YouTube. And I don't know, the Ukrainians have probably lost about as many. I mean, this is a generational war, dude, over there. They're fucking, they're losing a lot of people. So I think it's just a matter of time. I feel like it's just a matter of time before we get dragged into it, unfortunately. Some way or another. We're either going to end up over there as peacekeepers or we're going to end up over there as fucking combatants. And that's going to be bad for everybody, I think.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Anyway, enough doom and gloom for the second hour.
Hey! We went from road rage to
fucking fighting in Ukraine.
Possible war in Ukraine.
Whatever.
You know, we're all over the map. People just need to be glad we didn't start talking about food again.
It could be Iran firing a nuke at Israel that could get us in a war. You're not wrong. Here's the thing about that. This is why I don't worry about that. Is Israeli intelligence is very, very, very good.
Oh, yeah,
very good.
Sure.
And they are not afraid to fly their aircraft to Iran and bomb whatever facilities they think are going to fucking nuke
they
them.
don't give a shit about no-fly zones.
None
of that
fuck.
crap. They fuck all y'all.
I mean,
Israelis don't play.
No. That's the only reason why I think that would not be a thing. This was us in the same spot before Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, making money wise. You're not wrong.
No.
We kind of. We were doing a lot of Lend-Lease stuff then. We had a lot of embargoes around Japan and stuff. There was some other shit with that. I don't know, dude. I don't know that they would attack us. I think they know better. I really do.
God, I would hope.
I don't know. Because I really think that, like, Putin can't lose this war. Vladimir Putin cannot lose. If he loses, he dies. He knows that.
Oh,
so,
for sure.
I mean, is he going to take the whole world down with him is the question. I don't think we should have let it. This is Radar's opinion. I don't think we should have let this war start from the very beginning. I think what we should have done in, like, January of last year when the Russians were on the border. First off, I think we should have did something in 2014 when the Russians annexed Crimea, but we're not going to get into that because that was a different fucking president, different time. There's a bunch of shit that happened back then that should not have fucking happened. We won't get into that.
Yeah.
But what should have happened, because Ukraine was begging NATO to join in 2 years ago this time. Let them join NATO.
And they should have let them join.
Let them join NATO. And Russia never would have
happened.
They never would have stepped foot across that border. That's my opinion. That's what should have happened, and we did not for a multitude of reasons. Half the fucking allies didn't even think that Russia would do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, but if Ukraine would have been a member of NATO, this never would have happened. So,
show.
That is.
At least that's what I believe.
Yep. So, I mean, we could have prevented this whole thing. I strongly believe that. I will believe that until I don't give a shit enough about it to talk about it anymore. It'll be one of those things that I believe happened for whatever reason. I think everybody has that as we get older. My wife and I were talking about that on September 11th.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's stuff we heard that day.
Mm-hmm.
There's stuff we heard that day that may be true, maybe not true, maybe whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. There's a lot of controversy surrounding 9/11. I'm not going to get anywhere near any of that.
No tinfoil hat tonight.
No, but I mean, whenever there's a big event, there are things kind of in that fog of war that come out. Whether they're true or not 20 years later, you don't know. But I do know that Russia would not have attacked a NATO country. If they were going to do that, they wouldn't attack Ukraine. They would have went through the Baltics.
Yeah.
Where they're smaller and easier to succumb. They could have walked through Estonia and Latvia in like fucking 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Be like, done. I'll see you. They wouldn't have went to Ukraine. They went to Ukraine because they weren't a NATO member.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, it is about 10 till quitting time. So, do you have the cut sheet for people who are coming up?
I do. I don't even know who I am. So we have one show with a guest coming up.
Yes.
We have a guest coming up on Tuesday, the 26th of September on Pop Culture. He's going to be airing an interview with Dominic Law. Dominic is the CEO of Neopets and a highly experienced entrepreneur with a passion for building impactful communities. Neopets is in gaming technology. So a gamer.
Yay.
So we're going to have a gamer.
That's good. We need more of that stuff because I know he's been kind of holding back with the SAG-AFTRA strike stuff.
Yeah. That he has. Which
So
is good. Like
absolutely.
you said, you got to have something that you want to stand for. And
absolutely.
That's his thing, and good for him.
Yep. I feel badly for the SAG people. I wish that they could come to an agreement through collective bargaining and whatnot and get it all settled up. Now, people who I don't feel sorry for is UAW. They're still holding.
Yeah.
We want a 45% pay raise. Fuck you.
He's still mad at them.
Yep.
You still mad.
You can. You know what you know what I want? I want you to shit in your hands and clap. That's what I want.
There you go.
45% pay raise. Fuck you. That's ridiculous.
The only guest we've got on the boards coming up.
So good. Yeah. I think we're kind of getting to that point. We're gonna start having some more. We usually get more through the winter. We'll get a few more, I think.
People have more time at home in the winter.
They do, but right now it's kind of like that really weird. I know, like for us, this week is homecoming, so we're really busy with that. And like, Captain Wayne just shows up like at quitting time, dude. Bruh, what's going on, man? What's up? Just he's here for the best part when we shut the fuck up.
He's like, oh, what I'm here.
Tell all the kids living in their parents' basement, right? You know what though? I was thinking about that the other day, about how gaming isn't that anymore. So my son, one of my sons, he goes to UND, University of North Dakota. He's on their esports team and gets a scholarship for playing video games.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, and my son's sitting in the other room doing it for no scholarship.
He gets like $5,000 a semester. Yeah. I mean, it's not great. It's not football. It's not getting a full ride or nothing, but $5,000 a semester is better than fucking nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, $5,000's a little.
Yeah. And they have jerseys and they like travel and like fucking play. I mean, it's like a big deal.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
Greece has been devastated by wildfire and floods. It used to be a beautiful country. When was that? I know they had their fires this summer, right?
So my aunt lives in Greece.
Yes.
She married a man from Greece that she met when she was in New York, and they retired. And he's from Greece, and they moved there. They've been there about 20 years now. Mainland Greece, probably every summer, has pretty serious wildfires. They're a lot like California. They have a lot of wildfires. They haven't had any extreme, like major devastating ones. And then they had like a really, really bad one. She told me before I was there. I can't remember when I went, like 2017. They had one like a couple years prior. And then she said it'd been doing really good and had just been small ones they'd contained. And then I think last year and maybe this year, because of how dry it's been, and it's just been killing them. And they've even had a couple on the island. And when I was there staying with her, because she lives on the island of Chios, which is the island that's closest to the coast of Turkey. And it's the one that only fully became a Greek island again in the 70s. And they had a devastating fire, like horrible wildfire. And there you could still see where all the trees and stuff were, trying to come back. And it was awful.
That's sad.
Yeah, they do. They have a lot of problems with wildfires.
Sad. I hope that they get their shit. I don't think they get their shit together. I hope they can fucking. Yeah, Greece fires are horrible. That's right. So I have a correction. I'm sorry. My son is he's the captain of their esports team.
He's the captain.
Yes, he's one of the captains. So like I said, he's pretty good, and they do that. So, and I know the Army's got an esports team.
That's
The Army has an esports so it's not just kids playing video games. There's plenty of that too, but there's more.
That's not all. It is.
Yeah, it's not all.
It's not it's not Pac-Man and Space Invaders anymore.
No,
it's a whole deal.
Yeah, and it's the money. The money for that stuff is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to like even like a new Xbox. Like I was looking at the Xbox Series X. I used to play quite a bit of Xbox, and I haven't played for a while, mainly because it's summertime. But like in the wintertime when my wife works weekends, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so like I would play.
It's cold up there.
And it's cold and it's shitty. You don't want to fucking do anything else anyway. So like, and it's nighttime. She goes to work. I stay home with the kids. Their kids are all playing video games, or leave me the fuck alone. So I'd play video games on the computer or on my Xbox.
On your Xbox.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know what? I should probably upgrade my Xbox because I have one of the first like Xbox Ones. Like when Xbox One came out,
now you found how much the new ones cost.
Fuck yeah, $500, $600.
There goes that washing machine you just got.
Yeah, you know what? At least my washing machine does something other than keeps me entertained for a couple hours a week.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I can watch TikTok videos or something for free. You know what I mean? Like genuinely, like it's not fucking cheap. And then some of those games are fucking. I don't want to do that. That sounds dumb. For as little as I play, I don't see the need to do that. Maybe if all my kids like up and move, my wife keeps working her schedule and stuff, and I
play solitaire on my phone.
I just watch TikTok videos and send them to you.
Yeah, we do that. We do swap TikTok videos. I make TikTok videos.
You know what I should do? I shouldn't make TikTok videos. I shouldn't share. I should stay off TikTok. I should do the merch store.
Yeah, maybe that's what you should
That's
do.
what I should be doing. There's the crux.
Every time you send me a TikTok video, I'm going to go, hey, how's that merch store coming on?
We're going to do the wraparound. Start out with the merch store. We're going to end on the merch store. Musa says he plays chess. On the computer or against people? Ooh.
Well, apparently, old Wayne Baconator here wasn't on tonight because he was playing dominoes.
So David Cunningham might have won the show.
Oh,
do you see what he said?
Look at that.
The military is recruiting gamers to be drone operators.
Smart.
I like it.
They're good at it anyway.
They
Might
are.
as well put them into a job doing what they like.
I like playing chess in person, and I haven't played in a while. We used to play quite a bit, especially when we're deployed. Played quite a bit of chess. I haven't played in a while. I do like chess. I can't play on the. I don't know. I've never been really good on like the internet at it because I'm not that good at chess. I'm better than the idiots I went to Iraq with.
I play Uno.
Ooh, Uno. Did you see that? Oh, you don't watch a lot of soccer, do you?
No.
There was. Do you know what a yellow card is?
Yes, I do. I played it as a kid.
Okay, all right, yeah.
I played
so this guy was in England, and they were doing some sort of like I don't know, like some sort of game. It wasn't like a serious game, benefit auction kind of game or whatever, charity game or whatever. And one of the guys got a red card or a yellow card. Yellow card in his face. He pulls out like a reverse card from Uno.
That's good.
That's good. That's pretty good. But anyway,
That's like super dad joke.
that's why we started shutting us down about 10 minutes before the end of the show because it still takes us 10 fucking minutes to the show now.
It does.
It does.
Okay.
But anyway, you guys have been listening to her, TZ, me, your radar. Those soccer guys are mother fakers. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so here at the Smoke Pit, every Wednesday we are right here, about the same bat time, same bat channel. Tomorrow night is Sergeant's time. Ice and Spanky will be sergeanting. They'll probably rant about the same shit I just ranted about. Or they'll actually probably be better about it than I am. Anyway, then Friday night, it's Friday Night Freedom, but not this week. Are they still doing alternate weeks?
Yeah, they're still doing alternate weeks.
So
Not
they
this
are
Friday.
off this week. They'll be back next week. Saturday is a Don's day, a day of no scheduled activities. We will not be here. A day of no scheduled ass cracks from earlier.
Yeah, no ass cracks.
Yep. Oh, they do fake I think they do fake some injuries. They like to roll around. They like to. They like to.
They're
do
a
that
little
thing.
dramatic.
They
They're
can
a
be.
little dramatic.
Draw some cards. Yeah. No, I agree. I told my kid not to do that. He's like, well, they're fouling me. I'm like, well, play better. My wife is big on that. She's like, play better. They can't foul you if you're faster than they are.
Yeah, there you go.
So that worked until he like moved up and he's like playing high school ball and all those guys are like 6'3" and he's like 5'9", 5'10".
Aw.
He'll get bigger. He's only an 8th grader. He's got time.
Yeah, he's got time.
Anyway, so let's see. Saturday night's Donza. Sunday night is sports bar with the actual King, Smith, and Coach. They'll be talking about our fantasy football. And let's see, this last week, I'm not going to brag at all, but I had the highest score of our league.
Look at you go.
I'm going to be braggadocious about that. Wah, wah. It won't happen again this week. I'm pretty sure. I did win my thing, so whatever.
Well, my real life team has won 2 weeks in a row.
There you go.
So that's a good thing.
There you go.
I'm excited.
It's my wife works Sundays, so and I don't really watch football anymore. I want to watch like the highlights. I don't like to watch the whole game anymore. Does that make sense?
I watch it while I clean,
Ooh.
so I can pay attention to it, but not pay attention to it.
I should do something different.
Otherwise,
while
I'm
doing it.
angry. My son says I have football rage.
Oh,
I yell at the football like you yell at people on the freeway. So yeah. So I have to do something else at the same time that I'm watching the game, or else I'm very cranky.
that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I
I
should
watch
do
it
that.
while I clean, do laundry, do dishes. I turn the TV on in the kitchen, do dishes, clean up. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Do that sometime. Anyway, whatever. Monday edition. The aptly named Monday edition because it was an edition that happens every Monday.
Yeah. Good name.
Yeah, it's great. And then Tuesday is Pop Culture Warrior with CQ and one of his harem of co-hosts. He will probably be talking about how he's going to be 0-3 next. Ooh, let's look. I want to see what his matchup is. Close that. Let me look at his matchup. Look at his matchup. Pop Culture Warrior. Oh, he's projected to win against Flash's
Oh.
Revenge. So we'll see how it works out for him.
We'll find out on Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, he's got like 2 guys who are supposed to score like the majority of his points, though. So if those guys don't deliver, which one of them is Patrick
He'll either
Mahomes?
be bragging
One of
or
them
he'll
is
be
Patrick
not
Mahomes,
talking.
and he hasn't done too great.
No, what's up with that?
I think he doesn't have the line that he had. There's a lot of injuries on that team too, but yeah, he's he went from he's done fine. I talk shit. He hasn't boomed or busted. He's just kind of been in the middle, but he hasn't done as good as he did in years past. Same with Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson hasn't been producing the way he has in years past. So I think defenses are finally starting to adjust to him and doing whatever.
Yeah, gonna have that.
So anyway, Travis Kelce's been out too. That's right. Kelce has been out.
Oh yeah,
And that's
Kelsey
hurt
has
him.
been out.
But I mean, I just really think, I don't know. I think they watch enough film and they don't adapt. Quarterbacks don't adapt very much. Quarterbacks are good until defenses figure out how to slow them down.
Yeah.
Just the way it is. And that happens to the best of them anymore. It sucks. I'm sorry. But yeah, Kelce has been out. That's a big part of his offense that's been gone. And there's been some injuries on the line too that have kind of done him not as many favors. But
Yeah.
wrong show. Think about that on Sundays.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't know that much.
Nope. You know what I know? I know enough to be dangerous. I know I'm not going to win this fantasy football stuff because I'm not that good at it. I don't pay enough attention, and I don't really care enough. If I'm being brutally honest, I like to brag. When I'm bragging,
I know enough to know when my team is playing. That's how much.
which is not the worst thing to know.
Yeah. I'm not obsessed.
No, and neither should you be. I mean, honestly, like not to be shitty, but
Yeah.
when you,
It's not my obsession. I'm not a sportser.
how do I say this without sounding
I
mean?
was entirely too much into sports as a kid. As an adult, I just never continued with it.
I'm trying to say this as nice as I can, because some people take this way too far, is it's okay to be a fan.
Oh yeah.
It's okay to be a fan. It's okay to like go to the games. It's okay to tailgate and wear the jerseys on Sunday and get together with your buddies, drink some beers. But you're not
It's
on
not
the.
okay to be an asshole.
It's not okay to be an asshole about it. And it's not okay to be like, they're my boys. Are you on the team? Are you on the practice squad even? No, bruh. You are old and fat and you watch it on Sundays. It's cool. It's cool. I'm the same joint. I'm the same way, baby. I love, you know what? I love watching certain teams. I like watching Wrexham. I don't know if you've seen Welcome to Wrexham. It's new season's out on Hulu. I think it's Hulu.
No,
It's
I've not seen that.
Rob
I
McElhenney.
don't even know what it is.
It is a soccer team from Wales. And they it's Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds bought this soccer team. And
But if it's Ryan Reynolds, I'll watch it.
yeah. And it's funny. They bought this team and it charts their have a documentary.
I have heard about it.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
All right. Yeah.
It's a little bit about soccer.
To watch.
You should absolutely watch it. It's really, really, really good. And the new season just started coming out. But I also
Both my
understand that
brothers are
I don't play
huge
soccer. I don't.
Well,
I don't.
my older brother
I cheer
and
for
my
him.
younger brother are huge soccer fans. Like my brother and his wife, my older brother and his wife, they go to all the Austin. City of Austin has a soccer team now.
Is it an MLS team?
I don't know.
Oh,
Why do you ask me these things? I don't know.
I just didn't know if you knew.
But
or
they
not.
just went to the last one of the year, I guess,
Oh.
the other day, and they're big soccer fans, and they do lots of soccer games and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'll have to
Juju
ask
went to
him
New
if he
England to
can
get
do that.
paid. That's right. He did. Anyway. But yeah, no, like, I'm just saying, like, I know I'm not that. I like watching the games. Doesn't mean I'm
Yeah,
that good.
That's cool.
I don't try to be like, yeah, my boys, we did that. We did that. No, they did that. You watch them do that.
Oh yeah, I didn't have nothing to do with it.
No, we know better. I know better.
Mhm. I know my limitations.
Mm-hmm. Know exactly what my limitations are, and they involve me and couches. So,
And food.
and food. You're right.
As I'm sitting here going, what am I going to eat when we get done here?
I do like that food. Anyway, so we should wrap it up. We've been wrapping this up. We've been wrapping this show up for 17 minutes.
We're good at that.
Yes. So we need to wrap this up. I need to eat some dinner. On the food front, I have not eaten dinner yet, so I need to go do that.
Me neither. So
All right, but hey, TZ, thank you for being here. David Cunningham,
Thank
everyone
you.
else. If you've been in the chats, thank you so much for coming tonight. It's been a pleasure. I really do. I'm sorry for the mix-up at the beginning of the show.
meh.
It's whatever.
Gremlins.
Made the best what we can. So I do appreciate everyone being here. And I'm going to put us out with a little bit of Turnpike Troubadours. So thanks for being here tonight, and we'll talk to you guys later. Shots.
All right. Bye.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show.